For number 15, it says, which of the following scatter plots shows a relationship that is approximately modeled with the equation y equals AXB, where A is positive and B is negative. So that we already know in our world of exponents that if anything is negative, it's going to look more like this. Do you guys remember that? Okay, because if you want to denegify it, which I know is not a real word, but it is to me, you put it on the bottom. So that means that it is this right here. Anytime you see a fraction, this whole number is getting smaller, which is why the first thing I did is I crossed out C and D. Because if you look at C, it's getting bigger. And then D is just a hot mess all over the place, okay? So C and D are out of there. I'm looking for one that is decreasing. So A and B are decreasing. But if you look at A is kind of decreasing steadily. And what's happening to B is it's decreasing sharply and then it kind of just plateaus out, okay? And the reason why B is the answer is because the larger B gets, the larger this number at the bottom gets. Do you guys get that? So if like this number at the bottom is 2 and B is 1, okay, yeah, it's gonna drop down because this number up here is getting divided by 2. But as B gets larger, so let's just say B is now 4. This is gonna be 8. This number that was at the top, let's say it is 5. It's gonna get even smaller. But as B gets even larger, let's say like 5. Okay, now it's out of 32. 5 out of 32. This number is gonna get even smaller. Okay, so you know that it's gonna decrease because if B is negative, A will always get smaller. But as B increases, it starts to kind of slow down, okay? It starts to slow down this process, which is why B is the answer.